Well, this is pretty cool. So we are tearing off that ramp over there, going to put a new one on because that one has rotted pretty well, and they might normally get a lot of traffic. There's a ton of history to this. I'll probably put that more on the Ken's Scenic Journeys channel. But for now, we are going to tear stuff apart. These pickets were all in great shape, so we're going to take them back to the shop, get them dried out, and repaint them. Apparently this cord got tangled up. If this was fishing line, obviously it wouldn't bother me untangling it. I'm just going to take all those little hooks off to. I'm sure they'll want to reuse them. What's that? That was easy. Oh, yeah. So torn it off to there. I kind of want to take this one off to see what it looks like under there. Yeah.
What's that?
I was talking to the peeps. Wow, well, this looks pretty good. So they probably originally had just one step up onto here. We've removed everything now. Chad's starting to take the clapboards off. We're only going to go up a little ways. We only have one day today to work on it until our trusses, until we locate our trusses. Still don't know where or when we're going to get any of them. So we still have to take the floorboards up, then we'll go all the way across. We did find that there's a concrete platform there that was probably when the freight house was actually a freight house for the railroad. You can see over here the railroad. They added, I think this was already a kind of a dock, a loading dock, and so they closed it in. So probably there'll be some trains come by today. Chad's digging down to China. We only have to put one sonotube in, one concrete pier right in the middle. Then it'll go down and sit on the stairs down at the other end.
Perfect.
So I'm tying these together so that when the ramp comes down this way, these boards will be absolutely flush. Then we'll put some support underneath that. Okay, next we'll put a piece under here to shore this up so we can run the stringers down to it. Well, so we got rained out. We came back to the shop. We already had the floorboards on the truck, so we left them on, brought them back here, brought them inside. We're going to cut, we know the length, so we'll cut them all here. Then we can throw them back in the truck, and tomorrow it's supposed to be a sunny day, so we'll work on a sunny day. Maybe get a little drone shot, stuff like that. And the latest on trusses is, let's see, so you'll see this Friday. So Friday, sometime during the day, they're delivering one set of trusses. We still don't, right now, still don't know where the other trusses are. All right, let's go cut some wood. Okay, we tore off the ramp yesterday. We're back today. We got rained out pretty hard. So we went back to the shop, of course, and pre-cut all the floorboards to go all the way down the ramp. Now we're going to put some ice and water shield on to protect water, so it'll shed out. Okay, surprise number one. Let's go look at that. The building was renovated, but there's no insulation in here. So we're going, and there's down this way, there's some, you can feel down and out those holes. No insulation, so we'll take this big, look at the size of that board. Huh, you don't see those anymore. So we'll pull that off and one of these and see what we're into, and I'll go pick up some insulation. Well, let's see what we find. I really don't want to ruin the board. So the old square nails. It's fun discovering things, huh? So this big wide board used to go all the way over to here. There was apparently a door because it's been filled in, and then they moved the door over at some point. Don't know when. Okay, Chad's gone to get some insulation. We'll fill those bays in. Put that board on and away we go. For now, I'm going to head over here and start working on the landing where that door is. So Chad filled the voids with fiberglass and a little bit of rigid, and we put the boards back on. So now we'll do some ice and water shield. I think it's probably 45 degrees, so this stuff is not sticky. That's a plus. What's that? There's some in that 5-gallon bucket on the trailer. Guess I'm trying to come down to the bottom of the wood, if there is a thing. We'll have to do a second layer. We'll be putting house wrap on everything, as well as when the ramp is on, we'll be putting an L flashing to shed the water away. So we're just measuring now to get the floor joists. There'll be 2 of them coming this direction so that we can put the floorboards going that way. You'll notice it slopes that way, and that's intentional because the eaves of the roof, or there's no eaves over here, but the dripping would come down on there. We don't want it flat so that it sits and goes back to the house, to the building. So there's a slight slope there. By the time we get out here and coming up the ramp, it'll be pretty much plumb or level going across this way as we come up the ramp. It's kind of a weird angle. So we have everything put together. Chad finished the flashing. We have ice and water behind that. Got the framing all done. Chad's starting to put on the floorboards. So we'll start working our way across. And I'm going to be working over on the upper part of the ramp, putting that together. Interesting. So we were trying to level that up more, and so in bringing this up, things came apart over here. These rafters were they weren't attached to anything, they were just floating, so we've had to pull them up and reattach them. I'm going to run the screw right through here, pull that up. Much better. Much better. Yep, that one's good. A little noisy. Can your end go that way, towards the road? Quite a bit, well, a little more. Yeah. And all right, so I have the first post all notched out, ready to go. Ooh, that's wet. There'll be 2 handrails to match what's already on the rest of the railing. All right, cool. All right. So got the first one's cut. Some optical illusions we're dealing with from back there. This doesn't look level. but the whole ramp, everything is coming up and progressing all the way up through there. So I think that's the best way to do it. The ramp starts back here, a slight slope, and then it's the regular ramp slope. All right, let's secure this. Yeah. That wraps up this video. We're done here for now. We'll come back here in 2 or 3 weeks after we get those garages done. Finally, trusses. Woohoo! Say, still losing weight a little. It's really slowed down, but it's interesting. No heartburn. Some of my joints are not aching like they used to, and that's really nice. Have a great day. I hope you guys and gals are still trying. If you're on the diet, I hope you're doing well. Keep it up. You can do it.